Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. That was an excellent introduction to the video, so you dumb bastard. Anyway, we're going to be playing as the Pirate King. Mainly because I'm really fed up of the whole you have to have a reason to attack somebody thing. As a pirate, you can just pretty much attack whoever the fuck you want. If you're powerful enough to screw them over, you can go and screw them over. Kind of thing. You'll piss off everybody, but still. In order to do this scenario, we have to play as the Feast of Crows, which does contain some minor spoilers that I'll try not to talk about, like certain things happening in the north, and some certain things happening in the Crown Lands. But because most of my time is going to be spent fighting around the stepstones and Essos, more than anything else, we'll try and limit how many spoilers, but I recommend reading the books, I don't know. All the spoilery crap is happening elsewhere on Westeros and hasn't actually been concluded yet in the books. So we don't have to worry too much about any spoilers. I always try and limit them anyway in all my videos. I'm quite looking forward to this. I've screwed around a little bit with the faction to begin with to see what the best course of action is to do first. And I think I have found a nice little way to do things. Okay, if we go here for a second. Make the 8. Okay. What does the bastard trait do exactly? Nothing. I won't bother about it. Yeah. The first things first that we need to do is literally take over the stepstones and assert our authority. You have a pirate. A pirate serves nothing but his own ambition. You owe no allegiance to either man or sigil, and you care not for any laws. To be a pirate is to acknowledge that there are only two kinds of things in this world: the things that you own and the things that you have yet to take. That's the place for me, which pretty much allows me to attack anybody that I fucking want that gets in my way. Which, as the first thing that we're going to do, is declare war on multiple dudes. Now we can either do a pirate invasion. Now if we win the war, I take occupants of his lands. I think what we'll do is do a pirate invasion of these islands and then hand the titles over to them as rewards afterwards, as we see fit, to our most loyal and trusted people. But as we have so many people to kill, what we'll do is declare war upon multiple fronts at the same time. And hopefully we'll have the military might to deal with it ourselves. We want to go here to do that, and then you want to pacify the province like so. Afterwards, I want to collect taxes. Can we get a better? Not right now, to be perfectly honest. So we'll just collect taxes there. For now, we can sabotage the economy a little bit, and we'll do some perform charity as well to lower the chances of military or peasant revolts and whatnot. Hopefully he's not gonna like enter my land at the same time. Yeah. And what we're gonna do is we can't split up these forces just yet. So what we'll do, we'll send a smaller force over there to take that. Stick it on ×3. We could attack immediately, but there's little to no point. We've won anyway, really. For a pirate's heir to remain any high lord must be retaining high lordships or higher, they must grow to a man and have okay, whatever. I'm not quite sure how that works, because that seems like a real pain in my ass to get working. What we can do... Can we marry anyone of decent lineage yet? Or... Obviously, I think the best thing to do is to marry eventually into one of my pirate lords' families and then get respect from them, kind of thing, that way. Or you can apparently just get a slave and take shit that you want, which is a little bit evil. We'll go over here and take this. Enforce my demands upon this man. Lord of Rexstone. And now if we go here... Maybe I can't grant titles in the middle of wars, we'll see. Yeah, not quite sure where the hell these guys are off to, but we'll send them down here to deal with this. It's really about taking control of the stepstones. Hopefully I'm not losing that army because I've sent them in too quickly. We'll take that castle, and then that is half of the stony, the stepstones. I'm going to say stony sept quite a lot for some reason, apparently. Yeah, we'll take that quickly. There's no need to piss off any of my banners by taking their shit. Whose invasion of the where? Alright, that guy has declared war. Okay, fine. That saves me doing it in a minute to kill him. What? Everyone knows how deep... Blah, 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 blah. I've heard the wife asking if wives make cures. Okay, isn't there an option just to say the fuck out of it? I think asking him rather than spreading rumours is probably the way to go. I don't need to piss off the other pirates. It's probably not the best of ideas. There you go. We got that under siege. Once this is taken, should be quite easy to take the other two. Hey, Daenerys married the Martell girl. And she's riding a dragon. That's nice. She does not like me. Oop, that's not good for the fucking Daenerys. One of our dragons has escaped. Force the demands. Bend the knee. Oh, he hasn't bent the knee. Actually, ah shit. Why did I do that? If I disbanded it in my lands, I could have got the troops back a lot faster. Holy crap! So what's his face just slew a dragon, one of Daenerys' dragons. I don't imagine she's too fucking happy about that, is she? But damn. Skilled fighter. Damn, that guy kicks some ass. He shall go down in history. Okay, what do we need to do is obviously, like I said, I should have disbanded my troops inside my fucking homelands, and I didn't think about it. I fucking jumped ahead of myself a little. Pirate invasion of there. Pirate invasion of there. And pirate invasion of there. Hopefully they won't have too many troops, nor the ability to gang up on me, in theory. Okay, a lot faster way to get around the islands is to raise a few ships. Which will hopefully be enough, yes it will, to carry my guys. No, don't click on that, for fuck's sake. It always auto resolves when I'm trying to click on stuff. No, I want you to click on the army. Click on the army, and then go into the ship. And then from the ship, once you're eventually on the fucking ship. That was a complete and utter waste of fucking time, wasn't it, really? But I slew one of them. Yeah, we follow this guy. Yeah, we'll go over here, take this place, and then go to the left from the right. I still have my cough, so you have to apologize. I have to fucking apologize for that. Shit. Ah! My costs only been getting worse of late. There we go. Demand surrender from him. We will share out our lands evenly between my lords, I believe. All the other pirates. Once the fucking stepstones are mine. Oop. Some loneborn girl. Some pirate actually managed to get it. We surrender under these terms. Yep, sure. Accept. Now we just got to deal with these remaining guys, and that is it. I don't think my mother liked me very much, or somebody doesn't like me very much because I legitimized myself. I don't know, somebody really didn't like me very much. Fuck me. How many dragons are escaping from Daenerys Targaryen's control and just going batshit crazy? Proving, as always, that she's not fucking fit to rule. Okay, if we go to intrigue for a second, we can get our prisoners and release him from prison. And release him from prison as well. I need to demand that he bend the knee afterwards. Thank you, my mayor. Okay, now that's that, we need to split up some of our lands from our stuff. So if we go to my vassals, we should have this guy that wants what? I'm not entirely sure what he wants. A Lord of Bloodstone. I think I've actually killed half of the people that really hate me. Although, to be honest, I'm half tempted to kill this guy because he's... I mean, he fucking hates me, and there's obviously going to be a problem later on, later on down the line. I'm just seeing... I mean, some of these guys must hate me. Okay, my thought was that some of these guys would hate me because I've taken lands from them, but apparently not. Now, this guy held this thing a moment ago. So what we'll do... Can I not grant, like, land or not, or what? I thought I'd be able to grant land, or can I only do that to my vassals? Yeah, I can only do it to my direct vassals, which kind of sucks. This is Shame Isle. Yeah, he, like, really likes me. Okay, so if we go to my other vassals, this guy here... is too big, both just. He's young, I don't think he's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. If I give him Wreckstone as a reward for his continued loyalty. And this guy is someone I'm just thinking I'll remove. Maybe because he's really fucking kind of shit. I can actually imprison his ass if I wanted to. Yeah, we have evidence that he's a leader of a plot, so we'll imprison his ass. I think we'll keep him imprisoned, I reckon. Everyone else kind of likes me, actually, pretty much. I mean, my main vassals quite like me a lot. We go to pick an ambition for a second. The next thing we need to do is get married so that we have an heir of sorts. She seems quite nice, but she's got a fucking bastard kid. I'm not sure we really want her as a wife. I wonder if there's anyone else that we can maybe contact. See if anyone else has any kids, possibly, that we can marry into, as it were. I don't know. My plan, at least, is to join up with these guys, whoever the fuck they are, the Irish guys, and take this island here, and then push on Essos and sort of gain some lands in the disputed areas of Essos. Where is Mirren on the map? It's like somewhere, yeah, here. Dragon's Lair, Scorched Earth, and Sacked. Damn. Yeah, she's still a rider of a dragon. Liberator. And Targaryen. Yeah, she's married to the Martell prince in a thingy, but their kids, if they have any at all, will be Targaryens, not Martells. But yeah, that's the land I control at the second, and then after that it's a choice of going over here to see what's going on. I don't know if many people would really accept me as their king, because I'm a fucking pirate, so I don't really see it fucking happening. Let's just test it, shall we? If we go here and try to make a betrothal with these two, what the fuck are the chances? Yeah, let's not marry an infidel. I'm not an infidel. Maybe I can marry into House Valerian or something. Although it's kind of incest, so we don't really want to. We don't really want to go that far. We could look into Pentos, but once again, all these lands are probably going to be. I know, all these areas are probably going to end up being possible targets in the future, so we don't want to limit ourselves too much in that regard. Can we in any way maybe... No. See, ideally, she'd be the best choice, because she's the son of one of my the daughter of one of my vassals, sorry. I mean, we could always buy... this is like the really dark side of this little patch thing that there is. You could always buy a slave, screw the slave, and then legitimize that bastard and make him your heir. So if we ever need an heir quickly, we can always just screw a slave, because that's how pirates roll, apparently. We'll try to avoid that fucking path of evil corruptness, though, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. That's my save that I used earlier, where I just screwed around with it to see what I could pull off. I don't know, what we'll do. Command's no longer affecting us, I know that. I'm just thinking, if I create these two things, I can actually hand them over to, like, two really powerful pirate families. And I could quite possibly hand these lands over to this family here, which is already mine, actually. I mean, he's my first mate, all of everything, and really quite powerful. So if I grant him High Lordship of the Southern... No. The High Lordship of the Southern Thingamajig, it also includes that. So I think I'll just keep these titles for myself. For now. Okay, what we'll do, we'll save, and then we'll call this douchebag the Judgment, and see what happens. I'm just thinking how I can split my lands evenly among my vassals and keep them loyal, because in the test run that I did, it seemed that there was an abundance of people rebelling against my rule all the goddamn time. Demanded trial before the courts. So oversee his judge. He'd bring in. Okay, there's a lesson there. Reload, get a better guy in charge of my fucking courts, and then do that again. I forgot about that. Go figure, right? But yeah, basically the idea of this entire series right here is just to become the most powerful and most feared douchebag in ever. We're just going to take over every single fucking island that there is, pretty much, and take it for ourselves. Which I was going to start with this. This is my primary target right here. I'm not entirely sure how much military power they have, like 2k, okay. So it's not actually too much defending it. It's mainly the forces from there that's going to be the main concern. But what I've figured out in the AI thing is that they head for the Stony Seps. And if you move to this island quickly, you can capture their head guy and then get it straight away. Which is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, what we need to do... my emissary, I think, deals with this kind of stuff.